in this part, and after we have implemented in the previous part the commands in the first and second menus of the ArcSWAT menu bar, namely SWAT project setup and watershed delineator. In this part, we will implement the third menu command from the ArcSWAT menu bar, which is HRU Analysis, in which we choose land use over soil over slope definition. A window entitled Land Use over Soil over Slope Definition appears. Here we go to the Land Use Data menu, then we go to the Land Use Grid and we press Open File. And here we either choose Select Land Use Layer from the map if the map is in the table of content, or we choose Load Land Use Database from disk, and then we press Open, then Yes. And we go to the following path: desktop, land use, classification UTM, and we go to the show of type and we choose all filters listed, and we choose the land use map title laser zap classified UTM.SHP. Then we click on select and we go to pick field grid code values and we choose LU code, which contains the land use number according to Anderson. Then we press OK. A message appears indicating that the percentage of overlap is 98.89%. Then we press OK. A map of the land use for the study area appears. Then we go to choose grid field and we choose value. Then we press OK. So land use number according to Anderson appear in the value field. And to choose the types of land use in the field titled Land Use SWAT according to Anderson's land use numbers, we use the Word file that contains equivalence between Anderson and SWAT land use classifications, where we have the first number is 16, which represent URMD. So we go to the land use SWAT field and we make double click on the first line and we choose a group. Then OK. We are looking for URMD here and we know that it does not exist. So we click on cancel and we go back and we make double click on the first line and we choose urban, then OK, and we choose URMD. Then we press OK. Then we have the second number 21, which represents AGRL. Represent AGRL, as we see. So we go to the land use SWAT field and double click on the second line and we choose a group. Then OK, we choose AGRL and we press OK. Then we have the third number 22, which represents ORCD, and its area percentage is 7.23%. The percentage of the second classification 21 is 30.65%, and the percentage of the first classification 16 is 2.17%. Then we go to the land use SWAT field and double click on the third line and select a group. Then OK, we choose ORCD and we press OK. Then we have the fourth classification number 24, which is 34.23%, which represents AGRL. As we see. So we go to the land use SWAT field, and here it should be noted that this AGRL classification has already been selected in class number 21, so it must not be selected again. So we will choose another class. We make double click on the fourth line and we choose a group. Then OK, we choose AGRR instead of AGRL and we press OK. As we see, whereas the selection of the same classification should not be repeated because it leads to an error in implementation. Then we have the fifth classification number 52 with a ratio of 0.51%, which is WATR. Then we go to the land use SWAT field and we make double click on the fifth line and we choose urban. Then OK, which is not here, so we press cancel and go back and we make double click on the fifth line and we choose a group. Then OK, and we choose WATR. Then we press OK. Then we have sixth classification number 74 and its ratio of 13.89%, which represents SWRN. Then we go to the land use SWAT field and double click on the sixth line and we select group. Then OK. And we select SWRN. We select SWRN, then we press OK. Then we have the seventh classification, number 75, with a 3.09% ratio, which is UTRN. Then we go to the land use SWAT field and double click on the seventh line and we choose urban, then OK, and we choose UTRN, then we press OK. Then we have the 8th classification, number 83, with a ratio of 8.33%, which represents BARR. Then we go to the land use SWAT field and double click on the 8th line and choose a group, then OK, and we choose BARR. Then we press OK, and with that we finished choosing land use SWAT using the land use numbers according to Anderson. Now we press reclassify. Then a message appears indicating that land use reclassify completed. Then we press OK. Then we go to the soil data menu and in it we go to soil grid and we press open file. And here either choose select soils layer from the map if the map is in the table of content, or we choose dot soils database from disk, or we choose dot ArcSWAT US statistical from disk. Here we select dot soil dataset from disk, then we press open, then yes. Then we go to the following path: desktop, soil type, laser zap, soil type DSMW shapefile UTM, and we go to the show of type and we choose all filters listed and we choose the soil map title laser zap DSMW UTM.SSP. Then we click on select. Then we go to pick field grid code values and we choose MU key, which is the US soil use numbers, then OK. Then we press OK. A message appears indicating that the percentage of overlap is 98.91%. Then we press OK. A map of soil type appears for the study area. Then we go to choose grid field and we choose value. Then we press OK. US soil numbers appears in the value field. Then we tick on ArcSWAT SSURGO. Then the US soil number appears in MU key field, which we made a correction to them as shown in the previous videos of soil type and land use category. Now we press reclassify. A message appears indicating that soil reclassify completed. Then we press OK. Then we go to the slope menu and in it we select multiple slope and we go to the number of slope classes and choose 5. Then we go to the current slope classes class and choose 1, and in the class upper limit we choose 1. Then we click on add. Then we choose 2, then 2, then add. Then we choose 3, then we choose 5. We choose the 3, then we choose 5, then add, then we choose 4, then we choose 10, then add. Now we press reclassify. A message appears indicating that slope reclassify completed. Then we press OK. Then we tick create overlay or report, and we tick create HRU feature class. Then we press on overlay. We wait for implementation. Then a message appears indicating that finished land use over soils over slope definition. Then we press OK. Now we return to the third menu entitled HRU Analysis, and in it we choose HRU Definition. A window entitled HRU Definition appears, and in it either we choose multiple HRUs, and in it we specify the percentage of options at the bottom, or we choose dominant land use soils and slope, which is the best option. Then we click on create HRUs. Then a message appears indicating that complete HRU definition. Then we press OK. To preview the results, we return to the third menu entitled HRU Analysis, in which we choose HRU Analysis Reports and we choose Final HRU Distribution. Then we press OK. Final report appears as we see. It should be noted that after implementing the orders of the third menu entitled HRU Analysis, if we went to fifth menu, Edit SWAT Input, in which we find only the option Database is activated and changes can be made for it. And now in this part we have implemented the commands of the third menu entitled HRU Analysis, and we will continue to implement the commands of the rest of the menus in the ArcSWAT menu bar in the next parts. Now we save the project by clicking on Save.